What's up, you guys? It is super early, but I said, hey, why not come and chit chat with y'all about Wendy Williams? Because it is fresh on my heart to talk about Wendy Williams, and let's just talk about it, man. Wendy Williams is an artist or a radio personality that literally was the queen of her day. And her sole purpose was to be low vibrational. So anything that was going on in the public, Wendy Williams would drag her or talk about it, and Wendy Williams would say these different things. But now, the fact that Wendy Williams' career is pretty much over, her health had failed, we got an update that Wendy Williams have moved back to Florida with her son and family. And so many people were saying, hey, I love Wendy Williams. I want to be the next Wendy Williams. But do you want Wendy Williams' failure in health? Do you want Wendy Williams not knowing who she are and going in her body and getting sick and et cetera? Do you really want that to be your legacy? And so sometimes when I look at it, I said, Lord, I don't want that. What I want is peace, harmony, and everything. Now, it's okay to do hot topics. It's okay to go, but Wendy did too much, and it affected her mind. And not only that, she was an alcoholic, and she still is an alcoholic, and it's so hard for her to stay sober. So when you're an alcoholic, it affects your body, it affects your mind, it affects your existence. And don't nobody want to be around you. Now, all those people were saying all this stuff about Wendy Williams, and they want to be the next Wendy Williams. Look how they turning out. Just look at it. I look at Tasha, and she say, well, I'm feeling Wendy Williams' shoes. I'm the next Wendy Williams. But look at it. You always in a lawsuit. You always in some trouble. Is that a legacy you want for your children? Like, let's be real. Is that a legacy you want for your family, your husband, your company? Always in lawsuits. So when I saw that the radio personality, I believe her name is Miss Jones, she said, well, I haven't seen Wendy, so I want to go and see Wendy. So she went to go see Wendy. And when she went to go see Wendy, she got word that Wendy Williams is, that she moved with her family. Now, when I get this understanding that she said that Wendy Williams moved with her family, we didn't need to know that. And Ms. Jones kept saying, well, this person is my friend. I love Wendy Williams. She the best. I love her so much. And Wendy Williams is such a great superstar. And Wendy Williams is this and that. And then the first thing she did when she got some tea, she went to the internet. And see, when you say you a friend of somebody, you don't put their business on the internet, especially in their lowest point. The people in the industry, they say they friends, meaning that, okay, she having some doubt right now, so let me go ahead on and put her business out on Front Street. Let me drag her. Let me use this for a come up for my show. And that is so disgusting, because I'm like, out of all the people that you could have talked about, why bring up Wendy Williams? But let's be clear, no one's checking for Ms. Jones. When the last time Ms. Jones was relevant? This woman wasn't relevant in decades. So, and she have always been jealous of Wendy Williams' success, because once Wendy became so popular, Ms. Jones started to phase out. Nobody was checking for her. But now, since Wendy Williams is gone and no longer relevant in the media, this is the time to like pretty much act like you a friend and use that for a come up, which is disgusting. So when I saw her talk about it on her show, I was like, dang, who need a friend like Ms. Jones? Who need an enemy when you got a friend like Miss Jones to get up on that air and just talk about Wendy Williams' problems? And that's the sad part about it. And when I look at, Wendy, and I look at her family, and I look at her dad, I believe her dad is still alive, if I'm not mistaken. This will go down in history of a classic textbook of what not to do, or how not to operate. Because when you're going in this business, and make sure y'all like this video when y'all coming in. When you're in this business, and you're in this business of to create, you got to make sure that you're doing it in the right spirit, in the right emotions, right? When you're producing massive darkness, that's just a revolving door that darkness is going to come back to you. I'm gonna break it down again. When you are producing mess over and over again, mess will consume you because that's what you're putting out there in the atmosphere. If you're putting out there, good crops of, providing great stories and touching people's hearts with real stuff. Like, let's be clear. Like, you're putting yourself in a whole lot of danger. And when I woke up this morning, I said, man, I really got to get up because Wendy Williams was weighing heavy on my heart because that was the last thing I saw last night. And then I woke up and I said, man, I'm going to talk about this Wendy Williams piece. And I know some people say, oh, Wiley, get to the bag, get to the tea. I mean, you can get to the positivity. You can get to the positive bag. You can get to light comedy bag. But what Wendy did, it was crazy. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't worth it. Because that's her life, how it stand, it is raggedy. And people forget that she have a conservative. So even when she's moving back to, Florida, her conservative have to give permission to pay the rent, to pay the bills, to pay all these things. And I don't know anybody in this chat that want to have somebody to pay their bills. Like you'll have no control. Like, it's your money, but they have to pay all your living expenses. You can't go out there and buy a new car without getting permission. You can't buy a house without getting permission. That to me have to be so degrading. And when I look at her age, I'm like, man, Wendy Williams is not even 90 years old. Now, I can understand if Wendy Williams was like 50, not 85, you know what I'm saying, 85 years old, 95, and she's only 59 years old. She's not even considered a senior citizen. She was born July 18, 1964. And for 59 years of living, somebody else have control of her finances. That to be like, I don't care what nobody said. Somebody else have control of your finances. That's crazy. That is crazy. So when people say, I want to be the next Wendy Williams, no, baby. Do you want to be the next one to have a conservative? Do you want to be the next one drowning in your vomit because you can't keep your liquor down? Do you want to be the next one your son is going around doing a massive shopping spree knowing that you're down, but they're spending reckless with your Wells Fargo's bank account? Do you really want that for your legacy? Let me know. So let me see. I said, I know you effing lying alive. Is this early live? Yeah, I had to come into it early live because I felt it. I felt like coming on the live. I was up. I got up early. I went to sleep early yesterday. And I am up, so I'm just waiting on to update my blog. But I said, hey, why not come on the show and chit chat with y'all for a little bit, and just talk to y'all? Why not? And let's not even talk about Kristen Keys. Let's talk about Kristen Keys. So yesterday, I was live on my radio show, and Kristen Keys show up on Instagram. So I'll go over there. If you don't know who Christian Keys is, he is an actor, an all Queens man. He was actor of Tyler Perry. He went viral because he said someone violated him. Two billionaires, right? Pretty much made him feel comfortable, tried to do things to him, tried to do fellatio, etc. And he never named the billionaire. Now, everybody ran with the narrative that it was Tyler Perry, or it was, you know what I'm saying, the other gentleman that donated to HBCUs. And we didn't know. Everybody was just assuming. But the main person people were talking about was Tyler Perry. And then Claudia Jordan said, oh my gosh, Christian Keys told me this years ago. He's not lying. And then he said, I have a pen with a recording and everything. So I'm running over there to the Instagram. I was like, well, let me run over to the Instagram and see what Christian Key's talking about. Finally, he's going to name drop the person. So we over there, and this guy took a segment of his Instagram show to talk about skincare. He did a whole segment with his business partner talking about moisturizing cream. I was angry, hurt. I felt like I was gooped and something is wrong. Now, I did watch I did get reports from sources that he was paid off by these billionaires because he seemed very happy. He wasn't sad. It felt like, baby, I got my payday. You know how some people felt like they got their taxes? They got their tax. You just know they got their money. They just extra giggly. Maybe they just got a joy on their heart. That's like the money joy. And when I saw that, I immediately just went there. And I said, this man probably did get touched, and he used it for a coin to fund his skincare line because that costs a lot of money. And his musical career. Now he says he's going on tour. Now you're not hearing everything. Now the thing in his closing remarks of the video, look how he did. He waited till his closing remark. Look at the manipulation that he know everybody is watching me. Everybody is watching me because of the accusations that I put on some billionaires, 2 billionaires. So towards the end of the video, he was like, well, people think I'm doing this for clicks and views. People think I'm doing this to go viral. But no, when I am my own boss and when I have my own company, my own boss, I'm going to make sure that all of my employees feel comfortable. I'm not going to play around with them like I was played around with when I was working on certain sets. So that was still, to me, like that was towards Tyler Perry. And it's weird. Now, if they ever cut him off the money, he's going to post those receipts. And this one, when the money dry up, then you're going to hear those recordings. Not saying that we won't hear it, because Chris Key can still get his money and still expose the guy for what he did to him. So let's not act like we won't hear that on the evidence. We won't hear that on the wax. We may just hear that at the end of the day. So let's not act like we won't hear this, all right? But the sad part about it is people want to know the information, and we should, because we were emotionally involved. He went live. He drug these 2 billionaires. He had the internet on fire. So I understand why we are all in our feelings like we want to know, because he did have the internet on fire. So why not? We want to know these things. I want to know, you want to know, my mama want to know, everybody want to know, who is he talking about? And I'm just keeping it real. Who? But he was very excited on Instagram, man. That man was on Instagram. I mean, he was giggling. Looked like he smelled so good. Looked like he got that check. He was drinking. And then he said, well, meet me on TikTok. No name, no nothing. All right? So I'm like, yikes. So I want to know, do y'all believe Christian Keys? Do y'all believe the accusations? Because this man posts all over the internet that he was violated, right? And now he's pretty much singing a different tune. Now that man's singing a different tune. And I ain't mad at him. Hey, get your money. But I just feel like don't get it at the expense of the innocent public when we didn't ask to be a listening ear in your bedroom. You invited the public in your bedroom. You invited the public in your bedroom. And so now we are here and we're talking about it because you invited the public. All right. So welcome, everybody. Hey. I just came on for a few little minutes. I just had to get off my chest. Of course, we're going to go live and do a long, lengthy live tonight. Tonight at 7 p.m., we will be live on TikTok. I had such an incredible moment over there on TikTok. I think TikTok was fun. I believe we had all together, when we looked at the replay numbers, they said we had about 17,000 viewers on TikTok last night. I'm amazed by that. Over 17,000 viewers. Hey, everybody. I see y'all there. And I was like, that's exciting. Hey, Pretty, hey, Latavia. Who else is in here? If you want to shout out, you better speak now. Sugar Love. The Stress. Hey. And so we had all those people, J990, Oh, we see V in the chat. Okay, he graduated from Box Wine. Cheers, Chris. Other one, in tears you go, Wiley. Okay, I can see y'all comments now. Okay. Hey everybody. Hey AW. Hey. Juju. Hey. So hey, but yeah, TikTok was fun, man. It was fun. I did not know that I would be going, viral on TikTok. It still amazes me, man. So I can walk into work feeling with my head held high because I feel good. I feel good. Thank you for posting my cash up. Thank you for those that have been given. Because we got a lot of stuff to go get. Obviously, we're trying to get our camera equipment up in Texas with the camera stuff, but I love you all. And this was a great a great vacation that we did, and so now I'm back at work. I am back at work. So I'm excited. I literally was off for about 2 weeks, and it was the best 2 weeks because I was able to entertain. So you all got a preview of what my life would be when I do this full time. I'm excited. I know a lot of people want me to do this full time forever, but we're not there yet financially to do it full time. So we are continue to be a working blogger. So, but I was excited to entertain. Not only did we entertain in Dallas, but we also entertained in Chicago. My Dallas episodes were the best. I mean, it was highly entertaining of those shows, and we have more shows that are coming, and I love you all. I really do. I really do. All right. Let me see. Now, what do y'all want me to talk about later on today? Hey. Let me know. Let me know what do y'all want me to discuss in the particular show later on today. Like, let me know. All right. Let me know what do y'all want me to talk about, because I would love to get some ideas for tonight's episode. And we're gonna try to go live around like 5 o'clock. I'm gonna try to go live around 6 or 5. Hey, I'm in Vegas, looking forward to the meet with you. Yes, I'm excited. That's April 26th through the 28th. I'm excited for Vegas. I've been answering emails and stuff. We're gonna try to put a schedule together, but of course that schedule can change. But that's why it's so important to email me and text me when you touch down in Vegas so you'll know what we're doing. Of course, when we first get there, once you all freshen up, we will go to the bar. That's like the first move where we can link up with people, chit chat with people. For those people that want to eat, of course, I'm a foodie, so I love to eat. So I'm gonna be going to the restaurant. It's plenty of restaurants there. And then for those that want to go out that night, we will go to the dispensary for those that want to do the dispensary. Then we're gonna go out to the club. So hopefully Latavia can get that weekend off. So I'm gonna try to talk to my Vegas locals that are there in Vegas, like Natasha, Latavia, and I think Gil, to see if they actually off on that particular weekend. Because if they can get that weekend off, if not, then I understand. But if they can have that weekend off, then we can like chit chat with them and be like, okay, what to do, So I'm gonna definitely Latavia, please text me. And then I'm gonna reach out to Natasha because I think they linked up already, so they pretty much know. So I think that's a great move. So we'll know like what's going on there. Yeah, but I can't wait to see you, Juju. I'm self-employed. I'll be off. Okay, so let's say we'll be off. So hopefully, she can let us know what to do, and because she know Vegas, she lived there. She lived there, so we could just link up and just have a vibe. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm there. I'm looking forward to having a good time in Vegas. So I really want y'all to come through, man. Come through. It's April 26th through the 28th. Any questions, go to wileyshowproduction@gmail.com. It goes directly to my cell phone, so I get your emails. We did answer emails right before I went to bed this morning. We had answered emails, and I woke up answering emails very quickly. I mean, the response is very, very quickly. We want this to be a success. I think I know Couture Base, she's promoting on her end. If I can get about 4 or 5 people to show up, if she can get about 4 or 5 people to show up, that's about a solid 10 people. Between me and her, that's 12. So, we want it to be a nice event, and it's going to be it. So, it's going to be a good time. And then Katie Talk 101, she'll be joining us as well. And the reason why we picked Palace Station Hotel and Casino, so the people from Vegas can come and park. For those that do want to drink and have a good time and eat and gamble and all of that. And so we also trying to find out if we can go to a concert or a comedy show, because we're trying to have as many activity as possible. And of course, we still gonna do things that for people that don't club. So we may have a person that say, hey, well, I want to eat and go out. I just want to eat and walk the strip. Okay, but I'm not a club person. Well, that's fine. So we're trying to make sure we cater to as many people as possible that is there. So please let us know, that you're coming through, man. Let us know. I've reached out to so many people and to promote it, because I don't want no excuse. I saw promote it in the beginning of the video, at the end of the video, so people will know that we are going to Vegas, so they will know. And Couture Bay, she's promoting as well. So yes, man, we're looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to it, man. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Excited. I'm excited to go to work. I know some people don't like the type of work they do, or me, I'm not like that. I like meeting people. I like taking care of folks. So I like the type of work that I do. I know some people in here, they be a little shady, and they be like, I don't like the type of work I do. But that's you. But me, I do. I like the work I do. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this diva. If it's good work, it's good work. And that's something that I like to do. I like to entertain. I like to entertain people on my show. And when I go to work, I like helping people. So it's not a job where, oh my gosh, I don't like, no, I like working in healthcare. Do it have its bad days or difficult, challenging days? Yes, but I still love it. And that's what keep me going back. Like, I don't hate my job. Like, oh my gosh, I hate what I do. And that's not me. Because if I hated it, I would just go get something else. I love what I do. All right. So what do y'all want me to talk? Y'all still ain't comment below what y'all want me to talk about. I know y'all sleeping, child, but let me know, what do y'all want me to talk about? Comment below in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Shoot, because I got to get into it. Y'all wasn't expecting me to go live this early, but I felt it in my spirit. Hey, I felt it in my spirit to go live today. So I said, why not? Why not go live? Because I felt it in my spirit. Wendy Williams. Okay, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams tonight. Wendy Williams, of course. Chris Stokes, listening from work. Okay, Chris Stokes. Y'all want me to talk about Chris Stokes again? Okay. You are a blessing because it takes a special kind of person. It does. It takes a special kind of person to do the type of work. You have to be very patient. Glad I caught you. I'm up, peaking at my coursework. I started an IT support program. Oh, I wish you so well with that. Congratulations on that too. I think doing IT is an amazing work, and it's the work of the future. Absolutely. Thank you all. All right. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Also, go to our website, www.wileythetroll.com. www.wileythetroll.com. They said, can you interview Ricky Romance? Okay, make sure you send me an email. They said, sorry, I must have missed your live about Mrs. Strokes. Yeah, I talked about it. I did talk about it So make sure you get those episodes. I put the timestamp when we talked to Chris Stokes' son. So it's a lead son. So just go and check that video out. I posted. Just go on the video tab or the live tab. The video is titled. It's time stamped. Like we put the video up. So go check it out. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I gotta get ready to go to work. I gotta get this skin together, this body. I gotta smell good. I got it. Oh, Mrs. Strokes. Yeah, his ex-wife. We'll talk more about it. All right, this is a little early get up with Wiley. Bye, y'all.